Welcome back everyone to my Let's Play of Crystal Warriors for the Sega Game Gear, initial party only. It's time to take on Emperor Grym. There's gonna be a lot of mages here. Emperor Grym himself is a mage type character, so it's just kind of a tricky battle if you go all out on it. Across the mountains over there is where Emperor Grym and his 8 followers are. There's going to be a lot of mages, as I mentioned, and if you try to go in, rush in, you'll be fighting their elemental warriors, and then the mages will be attacking you from range. So what we're going to do is we're going to hang out at the bottom of the mountain range and let the mages come to us, and then once the mages are taken care of, we'll go after the elemental warriors. So that'll help us basically survive. Otherwise, you know, we'll be hurting. So we're gonna actually have to use some strategy in this battle. So you can see all the characters there are gonna rush toward us. Got to be careful around the mountain ranges there. The mountains, in some of the ranges, there's only 2 mountains in the way, so the mages can cast their spells across the mountains. So you don't necessarily think that your characters are safe just because they're hanging out by a mountain. So we're gonna avoid sticking close to the mountains and just stay in the back here. So Iris can still do a little bit of scanning. So, and their elemental fighters are gonna kind of hang in the back. So will ours as well. We'll kind of draw the enemies forward with the princess and our healer. And then once they weaken them up, then we can have our elemental characters go in there and start doing some extra damage and finishing the characters off. So they're playing a little cautious there too. So like I said, we're gonna hang out around here, let the enemy come to us. Emperor Grym, of course, is the character in the middle there. Who we got here? Oh, an elemental warrior. So let's move our water character forward, since he's a fire character. Hang out right here. And looks like we can just pass the turn here. We have our little defensive wall set up there. And let's let the enemy come to us. Surprised they don't have the max character here, but a max level magician. So hey, well, we'll take it. So looks like they both have the flash spell. So fire character will be good against them. Lord Eldor, and he's kind of in range. So let's shoot our healer up here, deal some good damage. And, well, she should be able to finish off the mage by herself. Now, if it was a Pyro, the tier 3 mage, we wouldn't have been able to do that, but this has flash and fire, so once again, yeah, fire would still be the best one. Flash is, it'll be strong against the flash and neutral to the fire, where wind would be weak against the fire and water would be weak against that flash. So fire is our best choice to go after this mage. So, and he'll weaken her enough that somebody else can come in there and finish it off. Even one of our other characters who's probably could be weak to one of the elements. So Rat will definitely deal more than 14 damage. Remember, Rat has more attack power than Eldor. Eldor's more like the defensive character. He has the highest defense, lowest attack, but highest hit points too. So let's use our drain here. Ooh. Got a high level elemental warrior, 72 hit points. So heal Iris up there. And let's move our water character here. Who's he fighting? Uh-oh. This is a bad matchup for our character. But hey, let's try our Phoenix out here. Oof, fly across. Only 8 damage. But the main reason we're using the Phoenix there is to prevent Dane from taking 2 hits. We're mainly using it defensively, so... Alright, let's go up and let's attack from beside. That one we get to have 2 spells. This should be able to finish him off. I think just 29 damage. Yep, so... Take 1 hit, and if another character comes and attacks Murik, which he's kind of a soft target, so they actually may, Murik has the Drain spell to, you know, keep him alive and heal him up a little bit there. So because we have the enemies coming to us, and we've been, whatchamacallit, you know, ganging up on them, we're keeping them at, we're keeping the healers from healing them up, so... Going after the princess. This would be a good time to use the Drain spell. This guy's at full hit points, and the princess is kind of hurting, so... Yeah, Drain is good. It deals, you know, like I said, 1/4 of their current max hit points, and basically is saving our priest from having to heal Iris here. So... That's pretty good. And now we can gang up on this guy here, on, well actually on both of them, so... I don't know if this will be enough to finish him off, nope, but... We have the elemental advantage, so we won't have too much to worry about. We also have the elemental advantage right here. And Rat should be able to finish this Shad off, as long as he doesn't miss. Donk! There we go. Pretty much anybody could finish off this last guy here. Heal Dane up. There we go, because we ain't gonna get any healing in battle, because all our characters are max level, so we can't rely on that gaining a level to heal up. There we go. And now their army is hurting pretty bad here, so we had a nice little strategy here. Heal up the princess, and we are looking like we're in really good shape. So, how many more enemies? I think either 3 or 4. Let's see. Yeah, we might as well just cast a spell on this guy. He's full hit points, so Drain. Probably good. Oh, it was a Pyro. So he'll be able to counter our Drain spell, but that's okay. Hit us with the Bolt spell. There we go. So it did some decent damage, but not too worried. Yeah, because the AI is gonna go after the princess, so... Always going after the princess. So yeah, that's why it's always good to try to get her a lot of levels at the beginning. Because the AI is just really wants to go up. So let's see what the spells I have. Blaze, so water will be good against that mage. And Dane will bring this Pyro down to a point where then pretty much anybody can finish him off. He kind of looks like Batman. In this like black suit there. The Shad reminds me of Bubble Man, and now this guy reminds me of Batman. So although Batman doesn't cast spells, he just uses gadgets and science. Ooh, that wasn't good. Yeah, I sent Rat in here to do good and he failed. Boo. Well, that's where our life spell comes in handy. So, badonk. Rat, you disappointed me. You aren't a real rat. If you were a real rat, you wouldn't disappoint me. I gotta get me some new rats eventually. Yeah, once I finish my vacation, I'll end up getting some new rats. But in the meantime, just reminiscing about my old ones. So, 2 of my old ones have been gone for a while. Bert and Ernie, they're the thumbnail here on thumbnail on my video here. So, friend I met at the SPCA adopting rats. She helped get me in touch with the person who had Bert and Ernie. They're actually snake food, but the snake wouldn't eat them. And my friend, she whatchamacallit, she kind of was always searching for, you know, on Craigslist and stuff for animals in need. She's real sweet like that. Great human being. So she contacted me. She's like, hey, you know, I know these guys would have a good home and stuff like that, and with you, so I ended up picking them up, and it was they lived a good life with me. So they were the ones who started doing science projects. Science for Milo. Milo was the rat owned by the woman who does the Marty Mouse house, and he did science. That was his little thing, science. But after he passed away, he said he wants somebody to keep the science alive. So Boatnoni took up the challenge. So this guy has Frost, so that is the water spell. So that would be good against this mage, because wind is strong against water. Look. And then we can send, so anybody else can finish this pyro off. So, water, of course, being the better one, because they're neutral to the thing. Neutral to water. And Elder wouldn't have been looking at how much damage Dane did there. Elder wouldn't have been able to finish him off, that pyro off, because remember, the fighter has better attack power than the Lord Eldor. So there is Emperor Grym. He has the little like a ram horn helmet, like that one Tem the Wind character. But he is a wizard, as you can see there. And he has all the elemental spells. So, yep, we got the level 2 elemental spells. So, best go after him with, like, our characters who have no elemental weakness. So our Earth characters, Iris, Murik, and Cry. And of course, Drain is going to be very good, especially the first few turns when he has a lot of hit points. So this will be 16, almost healed up to full. Now, of course, we'll eat a counter here, but he is not going to really move and engage in combat where he attacks twice. So let's just be safe. We've come this far, so don't want to risk anything. Slow and steady will win this race. So, Fry, our healer, is pretty, almost at max. She can take a few spells. Let's see, we got 18. Another 18, and, she'll still have more than, 36 hit points. That's the main thing, so. Alright. Just hang out here. And, we'll, finish him off the next turn. Who's he going after? The princess again. Yeah, I guess that's smart. Wants to take out the princess, and the princess can't counter from her range. But, alright. So let's, cast some spells on this guy here. Probably our elemental spells will do more damage now, because only 4 with the, drain spell, so. Yeah, he's basically at, range where anybody can take him out now. So, poor Emperor Grym. Evil does not pay. Oh, we can't reach him. So, let's remove our healer. So, let's move our healer. Hey, Dane, I'm gonna let you finish, Emperor Grym off. There you go. Go up there and do your thing. Let's finish the Emperor off. But, there we go. The Emperor kind of melts. Woohoo! So I guess that's the game. No, it is not. As I was just saying, there are 16 rounds, but we've defeated the Emperor. Who else is there to defeat? It appears that Jinn is more than just the name of an empire. It's an evil entity that seeks to enslave us all. It must be stopped. Yes, there's an evil entity, the Jinn, behind Emperor Grym's, I guess his campaign to rule the world. So, well, we have to take out the Jinn, who is manipulating everything behind the scenes. So, Got some important weapons there, the top tier weapons for all the different classes, but we already got them, so nothing to spend our money on other than the fortune teller. You're the one who put an end to Emperor Grym's invasion, aren't you? Yes, we are, but we still have work to do. We still have to take on Jin, whoever that is. All we know is that they are the evil entity behind Emperor Grym's conquest, which of course did not go well, but will things go any better for Jin? Find out in our next episode. Bye.